Alright, bronies, how about this? I'll trade you this episode for my copy of my Mary Poppins 50th Anniversary Edition DVD.
I don't want it.
Oh, but why?
That's not worth anything to me.
Well, it looks like I'm stuck to reviewing this episode. Oh well, let's give it a chance anyway. This is my review of Trade Ya. There's a trade day in Rainbow Falls. Twilight and Pinkie Pie are selling books. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy are trying to get a book. And Rarity and Applejack get into a fight again. This episode was alright. I like the different plots that are going on with this episode, feeling like a Looney Tunes short. I like Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy's trade a little better, almost because it reminds me more of both that Looney Tunes short and with Henry and the Barn Animals, and Ed, Edd, and Eddy's Who's, What, Where, Ed thing. I am glad that Rarity and Applejack's fight wasn't really too distracted from the story. Plus, it does tie in with Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy's little story, too. Speaking of that, there were tons of stuff happening in the background that you have to watch the episode more and more just to notice them. And that was pretty good. Twilight and Pinkie Pie's parts were alright, but I'll get that into the characters. Other than that, though, this episode was fun, and it was alright. Alright, I'll have to say, my favorite characters in this are Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. They play off so well in this. Like I said, it reminds me of that Ed, Edd, and Eddy episode, Who, What, Where, Ed. And again, I feel sorry when they finally get the book. Again, like in Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Rarity and AJ were alright, but there's not that much to talk about them here. It's just, they just wanted to try to trade all their valuables just to get something they really, really want. Not too much to say. Twilight and Pinkie Pie were alright in here, too. I can understand why Twilight would want to get rid of her books, and I know why she's keeping them, but it's like she said in the episode.
Ever since I became a princess, Celestia's been sending me more books to read than ever. The library's overflowing, so I figured while we're here, I might as well trade away some books I don't need anymore.